Who's there? That door is laughing. Oh. Hello there, trooper, and welcome to this video. Today we are going to start playing a series of Project Zero Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. This game was released like 1.5 years ago, no, 1 year and a couple of months ago. And I recorded one episode and then, you know, kind of stopped. We'll take normal. I think that's good. I really love the design of this game.
Madoka, なんか思い出せた？ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの？そう、私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。
やめて。やめてよ。
そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。
Shit. Where did you go? Misaki! Help! Where did you go, Misaki? You just walked away from me. Hello. Hell yeah. I'm playing this now on the PS5 instead of on the computer. Photos lie scattered on top of the cabinet and in the drawer. The photos are faded and are no longer recognizable. Yeah, I was kind of thinking also for you guys, like, who are like watching my channel and stuff. Oh, it's open. No, it's closed. That I'm thinking that you guys don't remember the episode that I did release on the channel. Oh. Misaki! Where did... Come back! Misaki, come back, please! Yeah, I was just running. I'm faster than the tutorial, haha. Use Elder or RD. Make turn, face up direction. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. So, since we all have forgotten what happened, how I played the first episode, I'm gonna, you know, it's hidden now also. Of course, I'm not gonna keep that one up. I'm gonna hide it. So we all forgot that we ever played this game. Is that Misaki's flashlight on the floor? Yes. Kure? Flashlight? It's probably a Japanese word for that. He just didn't say the flashlight word. Your flashlight illuminates dark areas and help you investigate your surroundings. Use R to shine the flashlight around. No, it's not Misaki's. She's...
Misaki?
Are you sure? She's not holding a flashlight. Ah! Who closed the door? Up. Misaki! Why are you ignoring me? Did I do something wrong?
ここに鍵があるかも。
Oh, I tried to open it again. Even though I just said only I had the key. Going for the key. Let's go. It's an interesting story behind this game. Though I don't know it perfectly, but it wasn't released outside of Japan. Hello? Can you help me? I'm looking for a key. Or first and foremost, my friend. Can you help me? I feel like she's pretty naive enough to run after a ghost and be like, hello? Can you help me? Please. Running upstairs. That's insane. But yeah, this game wasn't... Ooh, that's a very nice looking... what do you call them? Not chalice. The room divider. Is it a door? One section of the wall is separated from the rest. It doesn't budge when pushed. I don't think I'm going up that stair, because someone doesn't really want me to. Though I could, in real life, but not here. Anyways. I think this game wasn't like really like it's not like fully done or something. I don't know or remember if they have actually like really finished this game. Stuff happened, something happened. I need to look up the story if I'm gonna tell it fully truthfully. Oh, that's freaky. So yeah. Ooh. Hello. Well, I will when I just need key. Then I will totally return to my room. Yeah. There's no one here. You can examine the various objects found in your environment. Objects can be examined when objects that can be examined will glimmer when you shine your flashlight over them. Ooh. Object. Oh. If an object shines after you pass your light over it, you can reach out with your hand and examine it. Zero. The circle button. Press and hold circle. Nurse's memo. Something is written on the paper. I put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There are a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked at all times. Please. Could that be the key, maybe? Is there any more stuff here, though? What? People's names. Wait. Ivy pattern key. Looks more like a blur to me, but... This is the key for the room Misaka went into. Press square to open the menu. Okay. From here you can view the map, use items, and view records of the information you've collected so far. You can also press... blip blip. Menu, I guess. Or something. While playing to open the map directly. Wow. We're going there. We wanna go over here. Nice. As I said, I really like the design of this game. Just look at the menu here, like the UI and the... When do you say UX? The UI anyway. It looks really nice. I like the colors. There's a little bit of flower patterns and like shiny. It's kind of shiny. It's very nice. I will now go to not really my room. She's loud. Ah, run away from the music. Ah, hurts my ears. Both my ears, not just one. Sister?
今の曲思い出せない。思い出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
Let's get the fuck out. Yeah, I probably would also want to go, you know. As much as I like old houses and fascinating stuff like this, you know, After hearing music and seeing weird things, I would probably be like, this was a bad idea. Maybe we should go. Like now. Misaki! Doko desuka! Well, I know where she went, but is she still there? Has she gone away now? Am I too slow? I am not running very fast, so I don't know. Is it my shoes? I really like the flower patterns on her shirt. Her shirt. Her clothes. It looks very nice. Very detailed also. It's very upgraded since the first game on the Wii. Was it the Wii? Yeah, it was a Wii. Oh. You said to give something back, I think. I know a little bit of Japanese, not much. But she said kaishite. I think it means like give back something. Okay. Be more weird. Jesus. Be brave. We are brave.
Misaki?
Looking into the wall and like, hello? Misaki? Paintings, details, the good old days. Got a lot of books. Collection of old books. The name Kunihiko Aso can just about be made out in places. Kunihiko Aso is a very big name in this series. He's the one who created the camera obscura that we have right there. And then he also created apparently the Spirit Stone radio and the projector. I'm not really fully into the story of like these different tools. Worn books line the shattered glass case. More so the projector I don't really know much about, because there are projectors in many games. In one there's a projector, in two I'm sure there's a projector. But in one, not sure. In this one, I don't think so. But we'll see. So I'm not sure if that is the projector they're talking about. Kunikazo, Professor Asu's notes. Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person. The souls of the dead, vestige of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have a chance to improve its capabilities even further. In the course of my research here, I have discovered that the materials used in mask making on Rogetsu Isle can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a power greater than I had ever expected. This is the power of the camera obscura to affect these shadows when photographing them. It is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential refer to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. I have decided to donate a camera obscura to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when the island will need the power of the camera obscura. I only hope that I am wrong and that such a day will never come. Just look at the paper here also. Like it's a little bit of like cloudy details, and then the pattern on the upper ledge and the lower ledge. Very nice. Camera obscura. Whoa. I want to buy some of these old cameras. I'm about to touch you. I'm about to take you, okay? I just want to look at these other ones there. Like this one here more to the right here. Those are cameras you can pretty much buy in real life. Of course, usable. Not sure. Maybe. But more so you can buy them and have them in your home. I wanted to buy those, but I keep missing the chance. Other people are so much faster than me in grabbing them. So I always miss it. An old camera. This must be Professor Asu's camera obscura. Hell yeah. Wow. Just look at that screen. Beautiful. Nice shot though. You son of a bitch. The camera obscura is a special camera with the power to view and seal away the inconceivable. When a wraith appears, you can seal it away by taking photos of it with the camera obscura. Taking photos. Press it to take out the camera. While holding the camera, press R2. Press and hold L2 while aiming to lock on. Keep the camera aimed. Mother! I can't back anymore. Eyeball shot. Jesus. The graphics though. Wow, first kill. Yeah! It's gone. Was that a person? Misaki. The body's gone. I mean, was there ever a body? Is that a face? That is a face. I've probably seen it before also in the first episode, if you remember that, but I don't. I don't remember what I did in the first episode. So, I bet you guys don't either, so let's leave it at that. As I said before, it's better to start from the beginning when it's been such a long time. Blossoming. Yeah, what do you do in that situation? What would you do? What would you do? Would you just give up? Running? Is that even an option? Save the game. Just look at that, like, backdrop here also. So beautiful. beautiful. So beautiful. Beautiful, it's true. And I know you're
誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、そして父のことも。私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない。一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことは覚えていない。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。
What a wonderful dream.
いつもここで途切れてしまう。音楽とともによみがえる記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と
Rogetsu
二人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ。神隠しにあったうちの二人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。
でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか。そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
She is brave. I gave her that. The summoning. Ruka Minasaku Minasuki. Minasuki? Searched area. Area. It's a cool place though. Press R1 and this is snap mode. Yeah, you can take pictures in the game. Make beautiful pictures. Well, I remember a photo. I know this place somehow. A pen holder and a bell are positioned on the reception counter. The bell's plating has come off and it no longer rings. Ah, so we can ring. You can save the game by pressing circle in front of the lamps. You can manage photo albums, change options, and use points to trade for items. Oh yeah, the points shopping item. Please note that the game can also be saved at the end of every chapter. The game will save automatically when you go near a glowing lantern. Very nice. Very benry. That means it's very it's very, how do you say it in English? Benry is like that something is really... It eases your, like... It makes things easier? Man. English. Ah. Benry. Good, available, good stuff. It's something good. It's very good at least. We can say that. I only walked up here, but I didn't actually examine the door. There we go. A folding gate blocks access to the landing. There's a note stuck in between the bars. Note from Madoka. A scrap of paper with writing on it. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Rogetsu Isle, looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent here? Mizuki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rogetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Mizuki was so determined to come here. It was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island is getting closer now. Mizuki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon. The only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Marie and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Mizuki as well. The gate is shut tight. There's nowhere to put a key. It must be opened remotely. He was so concerned about losing Madoka? Madoka? So Madoka was so concerned about losing Mizuki, but instead she got lost herself. Madoka! Always gotta chase after these girls. They just keep running around and ignoring you and... Madoka? You wanna come back here? Miruki? A museum. A museum. As a museum. Madoka might be in this room. Article: Islanders found dead. There are some newspaper clippings of articles about the mass disappearances on the island. Islanders found dead at approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday. The captain of the Oboromaru docked at Rogetsu Isle reported the death of multiple Rogetsu Islanders. All of the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. No survivors found. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the bodies. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population, and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by this bizarre incident. Very, very weird. Very suspicious. Very... Professor Asu's notes too. The notebook has had dust wiped from it. Someone must have picked it up recently. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Rogetsu Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from that disaster and is no longer closed off to people from outside the Rogetsu Islands. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce his native culture, such as the Kagura festival and traditional Rogetsu engravings and craftsmanship, to the outside world. I came to Rogetsu Isle to look for materials for my camera obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner. The moon therefore represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world, and the most important element of that festival is the masks worn by the participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead, the underworld, represented by the moon, a mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks in this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. Well, I did not consent to having my picture taken. You little rascal. You have like a will of your own. Crazy Obscura. We're gonna become best friends. An old camera. This must be Professor Asa's camera, Obscura. There's a note under the camera. It looks like Marika's handwriting. Misaki and I are making our way towards Rogetsu Isle. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only gotten worse since we arrived at Rogetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before, like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remember things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pain, vague things that can't be expressed in words, but this time is different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. We should have waited for Ruka. You should have. The more the merrier, you know. Just look at the details of our pantyhose. Filament. The filament shown at the top center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. It turns red in the presence of wraith and yellow if the ghosts are specters. When other forces are present, it turns blue. Item filament, shown in the lower right corner of the screen, grows blue when you are near an item or something that can be examined. Something can be examined. Woo, 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 woo. Could it be the door? No. Could it be? No. Article. Professor Aso arrives. It's an old newspaper article about Professor Aso's visit to this building. It must be from the time this museum was established. Mainland scientist Professor Kunihiko Aso has arrived on Rogetsu Isle. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rogetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rogetsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. That's very cool. That is very cool indeed. I would love to look at this museum. Not gonna lie. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Madoka, why did you lock the door? It's not even locked. It's not even locked. Whoa. The camera is speaking to me. Use me. You would say I feel the bear or something. I haze a field. We'll take it. Nope. What? I'm slightly confused. Did we take it? Did we? There we go. Oh, you can move with the... Ah! Something else spare in the photo. 5 masks. Shows 5 masks hanging on the wall. We can actually move it with the... with the controller. Jesus. It said you could turn it off, but it looked kind of funny though. Hello? Excuse me? Who's there? That door is laughing. Oh! Grainy! Quick look with the camera is equipped. Use R while holding L3 to quickly look around. Use R. Woo! Ah, take out the cameraman. Jesus. This game is running so smooth, it feels weird. Ikanite. Oh! Where are you going, ma'am? Whoa. Break its hold. Come out. Daijoubu. Don't come closer, man. Ma'am, stop that. It's gone. What was that? It looked like a nurse, but... Is this the power of the camera obscura? Well... Got blue spirits there. Blue spirit cells can be used to upgrade the basic abilities for camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight. So like camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight. Hell yeah! Let's go! I don't know if we're actually going faster than first time I played this. I was thinking it would go a little bit faster because I kind of know. But also I don't think it has gone that much faster because... eh, whatever. What first episode? It never existed, right? Push all the buttons. Boy running away. Why are you running away, boy? Spectres! You might come across spectres during your exploration. If you succeed in taking a picture of them, they will be added to the ghost list. You'll also be able to trade any photos points you obtain from items at save points. Yay! Follow the spectre. That's usually one rule of these games. This big room. So cozy. I do remember last time I was... What last time? Joking. Whoa! That's how you go fast. What last time? No, last time. I was joking. It's a menu for the dining hall. The writing on the old sign is hardly legible. Herbal medicine. Blech. Man in kitchen. What's for dinner, man? Nothing? Guess I'll starve then. Speaking of... Nurse who misplaced key. Ah, was this where I put the key? God dang. So that's the key, maybe? No. What? Ah, it's a key. It's a small key with an engraved wooden tablet attached. Eh? It's for... Ah, it's for that... It's a small little ring. There's a plaque with something written on it underneath the key. Procedure for opening second floor entrance hall gate. Activate the switch on the panel in the storeroom under entrance hall stairs. Ensure the numbers total up to 13. The gate must not be opened without permission from the nurse's station. Nurse, can I have permission? Blast lens. Yeah. Lenses can be equipped on the camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight and have a variety of effects on ghosts. Select camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight from the menu screen, then lenses to equip different lenses. During the battle you can press square to use an upgrade lens if you have enough spirit points. Shown in the lower left corner of the screen, you can change the currently equipped lens with the left or right. Alright. Pokey. Note from Marika 3. There's a piece of paper. It looks like Marika's handwriting. I need to write something. It doesn't matter what. Go to keep writing or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I'll lose it all. Got to keep writing. It's no good. I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting. Mom, help me. Help. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me like I'm a toy. Nani? Nothing? Okay. An old grand piano. Recitals must have once been held here. The keys have yellowed with age. There's no sign of recent use. There's a little bit of stuff everywhere. Woo! Mirror stone. Fully restores your health meter when it runs out. Very nice. Oh yeah, here's it is one of those. A projector. It looks like it takes real-type films. Like, I'm not sure if that is Kuniko Aso's thing. Blue spirits down. If he created that projector also? Not sure. Herbal medicine. The wall is lined with masks like the ones that appear in the photo. Wait, is one of the masks missing? Give me that. I just took away the camera instead. Oh well. Totally missed that one. That's what you get for not knowing the buttons good enough. What I should have done is to bring out the camera, go... Oh, you can't flip around. Hold that button, go around, and click. Totally no. Ah! Doll curse has been lifted! Yeah, you can find these dolls through the game. There's like... I don't remember how many of them there were, but there's something's lying next to the doll. These dolls in Red Camino are called Hosuki dolls and are a tradition of the Rogetsu Island. Their origin is not known for certain, but they are said by some to have originated as dolls made by parents in memory of their deceased children. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky, but here on Rogetsu Isle they are placed in various different locations in order to ward off evil spirits. So they are a little bit everywhere. But man in courtyard. Okay. Oh yeah. Barely saw it. Last survivor dies. There's an old newspaper clipping sticking out of the postbox. Last Rogetsu survivor dies. This morning at 10 a.m., the last remaining survivor of the mass disappearance incident on the Rogetsu Isle died in hospital. The irreversible physical and mental trauma she sustained have been identified as probable causes of the death. Well, that's sad. But yeah, there's like... I don't remember how many dolls there were. 72 dolls? There was a lot of dolls. Either it was something with 30, but I think more like 72. Like a big bunch of dolls. Boy standing beyond gates. Coming to get you. Yeah. I keep wanting to take a photo with the triangle, but that just means I take away the camera, you know. But it's like my instant reaction. Yeah, were they one of these dolls in here? Like, pretty much you can find one doll in each room. But I'm not sure that we got something. Aha! I also know there are a couple of them who are a bit difficult. Mostly because you have to catch them like in a moving scene or something. It's a clipping of a newspaper article about the mass disappearance. Rogetsu investigation stalls. 2 weeks into the investigation, there is still no sign of the missing Rogetsu Islanders. Investigators have expressed fears that the case will be closed on this mass disappearances incident due to a complete lack of leads to follow. Many bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, expressions beep, leading investigations to suspect a connection between the appearance of these bodies and their cause of death. While the cause has yet to be determined, the possibility of an outbreak of infectious disease has apparently been ruled out. Well, dude. Who the fuck are you? Why are you here? Why are you like that? The panel has several number switches on it. I remember this went pretty well the first time I tried it. So, that's not right. We want... Hey. Done. Diddly done. Alright. Open the gate! Noise. So I think... No. Yes, because... Oh, excuse me? Hi, Moshi. What? How am I supposed to know what you want? Saying, give it back. If you would specify, it would be a little bit easier to know. Jeez. Found a pamphlet. The Rogetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rogetsu Isle. It is held only once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is the Kagura itself, taking place in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. A maiden known as the Vessel and 5 girls known as Organs perform a sacred dance. Why not use the Kagura as a chance to visit Rogetsu Isle and experience its rich history? Hell yeah! I wanna go. Okay, I think I know there's a ball. I remember some dolls just here in the beginning, you know? Might have already also missed some. And also this is a very big room. It's hard to know if there could be, you know, one more. Could be several. But is that the Kaishta woman? Pressing the wrong button again. Nurse with patient. Can I take another one? Can I take it? No. I think that would be like you want to catch it twice. No dolls? Hiding in the dolls there. Some extra dolls. Can I pet that doll? Can I pet that doll? Oh. Stop stalling. Oh, did you open the door for me? So nice. But I want to check this room out first. Check around for stuff. There we go. A metal rack is collapsed, strewing files and cardboard boxes over the floor. The door is blocked by piles of objects and cannot be opened. Herbal medicine. Very nice. There's his uniforms and other items are scattered inside the display case. All patient records and files are scattered over the counter. I guess we're not supposed to be here right now. Okay. They unlocked the door for me. Thanks. Hell yeah, I got your stomach. Woman greeting Ruka. Thank you. So nice of you. Do I know you? You're welcoming with me very nicely. Not from Medica, it's a piece of paper. Don't look at the face. If you look at the face, you lose it all. Can't see my face. Can't see my face, just like the other two. I think she got a little bit flipped. What? Okay, coming. Totally on my way. Let's see, I heard an item. There we go. Hello. Sacred water. Yeah. The broken door obstructs the entrance to the room, which is completely at disarray. I think when there's a doll, you can also... no, that's later. You can buy like a sound that plays. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Alarm! Equipment upgrades can be equipped on the camera obscura or spirit stone flashlight, providing various different effects. These upgrades are equipped automatically when you get them. Select camera obscura or spirit. Please note that alarm and evade upgrades are not available for the spirit stone flashlight. Okay. Wait, you're not one of those dolls? Imposter. What? Wait, you are. I just took you from the wrong angle. Alright. You wanted a good angle? Give you a good angle. There you go. You look so pretty from this angle. Posing and all. Okay, let's check out his room. The little boy's room. Little boy. You got a lot of stuff in here. The room is full of all kinds of strange things taken from around the building. Indeed. And I also know there's a little doll. Gotcha. Sneaky, sneaky. We got something here. Found an old tape. Found a tape recorder. That's nice. I really like the tape recorders in these games. They're so freaky. The way they have made the sound work and like the voice acting. So nice. Voice diary. April 6th, ready day. I found another thing to keep for myself today. It's a mask from the diner hall. They always take me away when I'm not looking. They know I don't like it. I have to get the pieces back again. I put the mask I found today under the bed, so no one can find it. No one will take it from me this time. If they do, I'll get them. Oh, you'll get them, you say? A crystal radio and various books lie haphazardly in a broken cupboard. They all show signs of dilapidation and are completely beyond use. Aww. Da 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 da. Hello. Fatal frame. When a wraith attacks, you have a chance of capturing a fatal frame. If you time it correctly, you'll take a fatal frame which grants bonus effects. Fatal frames stun the enemy and inflicts a huge amount of damage. While the enemy is stunned, you can string together multiple fatal frames into a combo. If you equip the alarm upgrade, the fatal frame icon at the top of the screen will start flashing to let you know when to snap the picture. Like now. Pew! Pew! Ooh! Oh, you went blue moon? Dang. Woo! Whoa, aggressive. Eh. I'll just take it. A child's diary. This is it, right? Someone take it. If I don't hurry, I'll start disappearing. Who did it? Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. It's disappearing. Give it back. I don't know if I'm doing them justice by reading like that. But at the same time, I don't know. What if it did sound like that, you know? Different types of film, different level of effectiveness. The more powerful the film, the more damage goes. I've taken when... Basically, for some ghosts, we want a better film. Ah, we gotta take it again. Okay. Give it. There's an old mask under the bed. Take it! But, very nice. I think we're done, huh? she's standing there. Whoa. The camera is freaky. I don't take it. I just remember that it's there. I don't remember if you listen to crystals in this game. Like we have a tape recorder now. That was not. Did we have a menu? Records? Voices? Telephone. Spirit radio tapes.
テープ回りました。どうですか、気分の方は。わかりません。
気がつくと廊下にいて、月が見えて、月を見ると少し落ち着くんです。
いつからですか？
前の祭りの後からです。祭りが終わってもまだあの感覚が続いているような。
それはどういう？
どんどん自分が溶けてなくなって、何か忘れてはならないことがあったのに、何かを忘れたことも思い出せなくなっているような気がするんです。
そうか。まずこの薬を。安心してください。必ず解放に向かいます。
Right.
あの音楽は何です？あの音楽を聴くたびにまた、やめてください。やめて。
わかりました。あなたには特別な治療をしましょう。院長、院長、連れて行け。あ、はい。
What did you do to her? The fuck? Recording of an interview with Moonlight Syndrome patient Himiko Kiriya. I really also like that you kind of you get a collection of pretty much everything. There's like the voices, the ghost lists. Some yeah. Up. Haha, gotcha. Ha, gotcha. Split second shots. Hell yeah. Fastest. Shouldn't get too cocky. I might not go so well later. Yeah. Something blue. Blue. Is it in here? You spin me right round, baby, right round. Da, 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 da. Sometimes it's easier if you take out the camera, because then you can look a little bit more in the details. Doko desu ka? Supposed to be something. Aha! Of course. Chilling on the Sharon. Huh? Little red spirit stone. Ooh. I want you. I need you. Let's go back down into the kitchen. This is becoming a very long episode, but let's see. I'm going here. Oh, there's something blue here again. There we go. But I am thinking that I will, edit it and hopefully cut out some stuff that wasn't very good, or just, dead time stuff. Whoa. Man, pressing against window. Why are you pressing against the window? Is that a kink or something? Get out of here. I didn't even take a good photo of you. 500 points? Shit. Should be more like 1,000. At least I think. Like if you get 1,000, I think it's a really good photo. But I'm not sure. Not sure how it works. I think this is a point where you can take a picture also, but maybe not. Put the mask in the place. What? The seal on the door in the museum has been broken. Uh-huh. Cool. Let's go back. Let's take this road. The road less traveled. So I'm thinking we will go back, we will look at what's behind the door. Then we will end the episode. I think. Magda, what the fuck? What's wrong with you guys? The fuck do you want? Disappearing into the wall. Yeah, you want something? Yeah, I'm right here. Right here. Right. Too close. Right. Up. Too up. Close. Very close. Screw you, man. Take that. Haha. Oh. They all want something. What do you want? What do you want? Whoa. A little bit too early? Ah, yeah. No. Should have waited a little bit. There we go. They die so fast, even on just type 7. But I am playing on normal, so... Maybe I'm just that good. Maybe. Don't get too cocky. But the game is running really smoothly. It feels really nice. So that could possibly be a thing that helps. Madoka, it's open. Are you okay? Madoka? Hello? Hello? This bookshelf is well stocked. The abyss of memories and synesthesia in the body. Aha! Hey. Hello! Sneaky. The sound work in this game also, man. I gotta make good sounds for my game. I really want to be... Madoka? Let's take a picture of you. You look nice. I really want to do really good, I really want to get good at and do really good sound work. I mean, not that... Can't leave. I wasn't gonna to, but still. Whoa, mask. An array of masks portraying a range of expressions, each with a nameplate. They must be the names of the people who made them. Oh, can I read them? It's a little bit blurry. Can't really read it. One is missing though. Madoka. Ooh, hello. Aha. Let's not postpone it. Let's talk with our friend. You got something in your throat, Madoka? You okay? I'm just gonna touch your shoulder. Madoka. Who are... Madoka! Remember me! Madoka, I mean... Oh my god. Doshte. Madiga, you're okay. Come on, man. Woo! No. Don't be doing that. I thought she was coming backwards or something. Come on. Boom. Is she a ghost now? Did we just kill our friend? Or our friend as a ghost friend? Or what? Jesus. Slap yourself in the face, you're fine. Whew. The summoning. And that's a chapter end. Watashi. Hell yeah. Chapter end. Woo! A little bit of a longer episode, but I think it's also turned out pretty well. We'll see how much I was able to edit it down. You don't want to take out too much either, so we don't lose like the feeling and the momentum and stuff, you know? Ooh, spooky, you know? Gotta keep it spooky and nice. Anyways, guys, that was the first episode of Fatal Frame 4. I love these games, and this game is looking so good. Thank you guys for joining and watching this episode. Press that like button, comment something down below, push this out for more people to see, you know, boost the algorithm and all that. If you haven't subscribed, do consider subscribing. It's a very good YouTube channel, and we do a little bit of gaming and some other stuff, some like art and things. Yeah, join us, and I'll see you in the next episode. Or if you want to watch another video, there will be 2 suggestions in the ending screen that's coming up now. Whatever you choose to watch and whenever you choose to watch it. Until then, have a great week, have a great day, and stay strong, trooper. Bye.